My name's Aaron Massey from MrFixitDIY.com, and today I'm going to be tackling a project that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and that is getting rid of my old crappy shed and replacing it with something new. I need a place to store some tools and materials, and right now this shed is just too small, too ugly, too unorganized. Rats and critters have gotten in there over the years and made a mess of it. They've made some nests, a couple of them have died in there. It's just kind of gross. So it's time for me to get rid of it and get something else. I'm really looking forward to smashing this thing to pieces, but to be honest, I'm also a little bit nervous of what I'm gonna find. So to get started, first I have to take out and remove all the tools and the mess that's inside. I'm wearing a respirator for this because I don't wanna be breathing in any of that rat stuff or anything like that. So I'm making sure to protect myself by wearing a respirator. Once I had the old shed apart, the guys from Tough Shed showed up and installed the new shed. These sheds can get pretty expensive pretty quickly, so I went with a basic 10x12 Sundance series shed. It doesn't have any windows or anything fancy on it. I just need something that's gonna hold a lot of tools and equipment and that I can maximize the storage of. The goal of this shed is to clean up some of the clutter in my current shop, clean up some of the tools that have just been lying around the house, and to get everything into one area, but in an organized fashion. So to maximize the storage of the new shed, I've partnered with the Container Store, and they've sent me some awesome Gladiator storage cabinets, as well as the Elfa Storage Solution system. What's cool about the Elfa system is that everything mounts to these tracks that you mount onto the wall. So you can move things around to pretty much any configuration that you want. I worked with the designers at the Container Store to come up with a layout that made the most sense for this 120 square foot space and gave me what I was looking for. So the first thing that I have to do is to assemble the Gladiator storage cabinets, and then I can install the Elfa tracks on the wall and start moving things around the way that I want them. One of the big issues with the old shed is that I didn't have any storage space for the lawn and garden tools that I need around the house. And I didn't want them clogging up my workshop, so I just kind of left them out. And so even some of the newer tools are looking old and weathered just over the last year or two. So the Container Store sent me some of the lawn and garden hangers that work with the Elfa system, and it's allowed me to bring in all those tools and mount them up on the wall. It's really easy. You can just snap them into the track and then push the tool into place, and it holds it until you need it. You can move them around and figure out whatever configuration works best for you, so it's really customizable, and I love it so far. What I really love about this new shed is the roof height. In my old shed, it was really low, and I used to bang my head all the time getting in and out of the shed, and it allowed for very limited storage. But in this shed, I have really high ceilings, so I can maximize storage up and get things off the floor so that I can walk around and still have a lot of area to store things. I even built a loft over the cabinets and the shelves so that I can move some of the family stuff that I have taking up space in the closet in my shop into the shed so that I can actually have a lot more space and perhaps even tear down the closet that I have in my workshop. I like to keep tools for certain types of projects like drywall, electrical, plumbing, and painting kind of in their own tubs so that I know when I'm working on a project, I can just go grab that tub, pull it out, and it'll have the majority of the tools that I need. What I like about the Elfa open shelving system is that I can put those tubs on the shelf, see where they are, pull them off when I need them, put them back so that they're not buried in the back corner somewhere. I don't have to dig for them, and I can just slap a label on them to know which tub is which. One of the coolest parts of what I do is that I get to work with awesome partners like the Container Store to help me solve a problem. They also help me continue to create and make content for you guys, and hopefully provide some value to you as well. So I'm thankful for the opportunity to work with them. So if you're in the market for an organizational system for your shop, your shed, or your garage, I'd highly recommend that you check out the Container Store, the Gladiator Cabinets, and the Elfa Storage Solution. I personally love the durability and the look of the Gladiator Storage Cabinets, and though I wasn't initially really sold on the Elfa system, as soon as I put it up and started using it and saw how customizable it was, I absolutely love it. It took me a day or two to organize the shed, and I'm still working on it. It's gonna be a work in progress for a while. I've been able to put more stuff into the shed than I actually thought I would be able to, so I've been looking around the house for other stuff that I don't need all the time that I can get and put away and organize. Before I can call the shed finished, I have to paint it. I chose not to have it painted because it was pretty expensive, and since I have Graco paint sprayers, painting it is a pretty easy task. My buddy Jordan came by to help me out with it, and we were able to knock it out in a couple hours and paint it to match the rest of the house. So here is the finished shed. I'm super happy with it. I love the way that it turned out. I love how organized it is. My wife loves it. She loves that we can get rid of all this clutter and all the tools that I've had laying around the house for the last couple years. So she's super thankful to have it. And I'm thankful for the Container Store for getting involved and helping me maximize my storage. And I also love that I'm going to be able to clean up my shop and keep it as my project and video space and not have to worry about all the other junk that I've had lying around over the last couple years. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it gave you some ideas for ways that you can maximize your home storage. If you have any questions about any of the products that you've seen me use in this video, I'm happy to answer those questions at the comments down below, or you can hit me up on social media if you have any questions about the Gladiator Storage Solutions, the Tough Shed, or the Elfa Storage System. Once again, I want to say thank you to the Container Store for being a sponsor of this video and for providing the products that you saw me install today. And I also want to say thank you to you guys for watching this video. If you want to check out any more of my DIY home improvement related content or projects, or you want to download any of my free plans, you can always visit my website at MrFixItDIY.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.